Hi everyone and welcome to Castile. This Minecraft build is my attempt to recreate Castle Chapultapec in Mexico. I hope you can see the similarities in the architecture as the build itself takes shape. I've taken a little bit of artistic license with the colour gradients of the build, and also changed some of the parts of it to be a bit more in keeping with the age of the world I am building it into. This project originally started as a picture recreation, but I ended up attempting to duplicate the entirety of the exteriors for Castle Chapultapec, and I feel like it has turned out pretty good. It wouldn't be one of my builds though without some sort of lore or story attached to it, so I named the place Castile, and it is somewhat of a sanctuary. While Castile's real-life counterpart has its own stories of intrigue, corruption, and even hauntings, here in Castile, it is home to a family of monk-like spiritualists and a refuge for people of Caelum trying to escape their past lives. Much like other locations strewn across the continent, magic is not usable on the island, with some innate natural repression occurring in the area. Guests from around the world are welcome to visit Castile, but while here on the island, they must adhere to the same rule sets as the spiritualists themselves. No violence outside of the training grounds is allowed here and would result in immediate expulsion from the island and potentially even death. Castile doesn't get too many visitors, however, as its location is incredibly isolated from the mainland of Caelum, meaning only a few know of its existence and only the most dedicated or desperate would bother to try and find it. The people that choose to live here bend their life and will towards bettering themselves. There is no religion, no racial or gendered preconceptions. They learn combat, music and history in a hope of getting a greater understanding of themselves and the world around them. They forego relationships and having children as a part of the sacrifice for living here. Every part of their being must be spent towards these pursuits, or they're not welcome to stay in Castile. The spiritualists are free to come and go as they please, but it is a rare occurrence as most find peace in Castile, and others would find their old lives catching up with them if they were to return to the mainland. No one knows who initially built Castile or why, but it is believed to have been the first major construction ever built on Caelum. Now it is part refuge, part prison, part secret, where many have found peace and many others have avoided the gallows for previous crimes. I hope you've enjoyed the little bit of lore attached to the build and the build itself. If you're interested in seeing the interiors being made, make sure you jump over and check out my Twitch channel. If you've made it this far into the video, please consider liking or sharing it with others. That interaction is a huge motivator for me to create more. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.